Okay, I've got an update for you. It's a lovely sunny afternoon here in Nottingham. There's a lot of paint to dry out. I'm upstairs. As you can see, everything is decorated bar the window reveals, because obviously the new windows aren't in yet. They are on order. They'll be here in the next couple of days. It's not the usual way to do things, to decorate first and then put the windows in afterwards, but needs must. Won't cause too much of a mess. They'll come out from the outside, be put back in, sealed in, and then a little bit of patching up need to be done, and then decorated. As you can see, new radiators are in, all the first fix electrics is done. The bathroom's in pretty much the same state as it was before. It's completely first fixed. It's ready for its tiles. Just run through a few things here. It's quite useful to know that well, first of all, it's in very solid. It doesn't move at all. If a bath's going to leak, it's because when you get in it, it starts to move. That's one of the big issues. It's butted in right to the wall, and as you can see, it's sealed already to the wall. This is like a protective strip which just can sit there until none of this actually damages the bath. So we put the bath in place first. It's got seal all around it. This is waterproof plasterboard, and you can see it's got a little panel there as well, so that will be tiled separately. This panel will be tiled separately to the rest of it, so that can sit on with a little magnetic catch, and if you ever need to get it off, just put it off. Got tiles to go around there, and then all the way up like this. But behind the tiles we have a waterproof membrane, and then the tiles themselves, and then once the tiles come down and butt onto the bath there, they get siliconed along that edge, so it really can't leak. It's about the best way we've found of doing it. We've done sort of 300 odd, 400 odd of these, over 400 of these installations, so we know it's definitely works. This floor gets boarded all the way over the top with a cement board, stop the tiles moving, stop it leaking as well. The sink pedestal just goes over there and covers everything else, and that will be tiled across the back there. Everything else will be plastered and painted. So tiles are on site. The guy that's doing that is due here actually today, this afternoon. He's doing the tile. He was due here last week, but go on. Sorry, after you. Yeah, he was due here last week, but I think some of the bits for the kitchen went here, so he postponed so we can do the kitchen at the same time. We have a guy, well actually a team of two people, one sort of in charge, and one of his mates who do the fitting of the kitchen and the bathroom, and then they also tile it as well. So everything's on site for them to do. Obviously you can see it's all prepared and plastered. The tiling on the floor's already being done. It needed self-levelling all over the top of it and then doing. So all it needs doing in here is obviously windows still, kitchen, putting in, worktop putting on, then tiles. This is the point where it looks like hardly anything's done, but right now over 75% of the work's done. The unit's just bolted in place, the worktop goes on top, but actually it's the plastering, the first fix plumbing, the first fix electric, getting everything level, getting the old stuff out. That's where all the time and effort is really. Just putting the units it's the bit that makes it look like it's done. Cheers, thank you. But it's actually the last bit. In here, all decorated. You can still see patches. This is where it's wet paint drying out. I can still sort of feel it in the air. It's a nice warm day, so it's drying out quickly. So you can see it's. I don't know if you can see it actually. Looking at it, I don't know how far away it looks, but I can see that we've got the kitchen and kitchen to put in, the tiles to put on, the bathroom tiles to put on, and then the fittings to go in. They've already been in once. Carpets to go down, give it a good clean. Obviously windows in, but they are time limited. We're getting those in the next couple of days. Everything's on site now. Everything for the toilet, the kitchen, that's all there as well. The tiles are here. They're good to go. So another 4 or 5 days, and this place should be very close to being finished. I'll come back and do snagging, and then we can start doing some bits and bobs outside as well. Always leave the stuff outside till last, just because we can be getting on with that at any point. So if we've got a tenant in there, they don't mind if somebody's sweeping up outside. So that's why we leave it till last. So yep, that's the end of the update. Things are coming on really well. I'm happy with it. Electrician can come back and do the second fix next week as well. So that's the end of the update.